Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of As the World Turns, a Mafia Roundtable. Hope everybody's having a great day. Oh my God, the drama never stops, never stops. Now we're bickering, going back and forth in-house. People, listen, I keep the chats open just for people to go back and forth to talk. So if we can't be respectful to one another, I'll just shut down the chats where there's no more comments. So it's up to you guys. Especially the soldiers the capos, everybody, the loyal fans. Let's try to be respectful to one another. And that's it. Let's just move on. OCN will be coming out in the next few months with the relaunch. Third time's a charm, and we'll get this going. But we all definitely have to just stay calm, cool, collective, and just battle those outside forces, because we can't be arguing internally, going back and forth. Just we're all adults here, so sometimes you have to step back, and that's it. So let's all get along, as they would say. I am whooped. I am tired. This morning I was in the gym. I don't know if everybody saw the video I posted up, but I'm tired. I'm definitely tired. Put some heavy weight up, and the only reason why I had somebody film me, because when I was talking last week, I did 10 plates. Somebody said, "Oh, Dom, you didn't do 10 plates. Stop lying." So I just had to do it again. But really good workout. And then after that, I broke it down. I was doing a lot of reps after that. And yes, somebody commented, "Dom, I thought you lift light." Well, I've been lifting heavy. Light is good. It was really good. But heavy is just when I'm stressed or frustrated with stuff. Heavy's what tires me out, exhausts me. So it's better that I get exhausted than do something stupid. That's about it. So good night. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful evening. We'll say, no, I'm just joking. No, we have a lot to cover tonight. Definitely. We're going to talk about the WiseGuys with Wi-Fi. Right, Ralphie? Right, Barney? What jokes? It's just sitting on me like, wow, these guys are really trolling. So people are saying I saw the video at the 1,000 pounds. So yeah, it was pretty good. I felt good. And you saw that last set, the fourth rep, my leg was shaking. There's haters out there. I keep my arms on my chest so I know when my knees hit, like I'm going low enough. And somebody said, "Oh, that's not a good rep. It's not a full range." Man, people I hate. You can never please people. So, but it's unbelievable. So, Craig says, "Dom, I just started the TRT and peptide stuff. I tried the peptide maybe about 6 months ago, and I didn't feel anything. I thought it was a waste, in my opinion. People swear by it, but then a lot of people want to talk about, Dom, you're on this, you're on that, you're on steroids, you're this, you're that. Listen, folks, look at my early jail pictures. I got 20 years in jail of working out. That's nothing. I was squatting in the sixes. In jail, I was squatting. But don't get me wrong, my legs were wrapped. You have a squat suit on, which is, it helps you. But I was squatting in the 600s, deadlifting in the 600s. I had some big numbers in there. But those were my younger days, and it's good. So, but it's unbelievable. The 3 6s. Let's see. No, those were clean, good form leg press. Thank you. I'm going to take a test to be a personal trainer just because I used to get so many questions for help while at the gym. I don't want to see anyone hurt themselves. Well, and it's funny, I'll see people load up the bar, load up those racks, and then they'll go this high, this much range of motion. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? If you can't go all the way down, why even do it? But everybody's different. Tony says 10 plates is $4.95. Yeah, 10 plates on each side. That's 20 plates. So do the math. That's 900 pounds. So, and I'm not sure if that sled weighs 125 or 75 pounds. I think it might be 125. So if it's 125, then we had 1,025 pounds on there. And you know what, folks? People don't realize I had 8 plates on the sides, but those plates in the middle, those are actually makes it even heavier because it's concentrated right for you. And I felt the difference from the sides to adding them up top. So, was that? Hey, Clay, how many creatine? You know what? If I go over 20 a day, I did creatine back in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, in the penitentiary. They had creatine in the system. And I was scooping, I was loading up, I was pooping creatine. You just don't know back then, but it was all good. It was all good. Well, anyway, back into Wise Guy with Wi-Fi. Yeah, these guys are really the mafia is not what it once was. It's really a disgrace in my eyes. When they have people running amok, like the papoos of the world, it's disgusting, really, that he could go on and talk about anything he wants, talk about current guys, and nobody in Philly steps to him. Nobody in New York steps to him. The only time they stepped to him was to come slander me. And this guy really is a joke. He's a joke. Like, I don't know who he thinks he is, but he is definitely a clown's clown. I don't know where he's getting his courage from, if he's taking those gorilla pills. But boy, I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. What a joke. What a joke. And people, how could you watch? How could you hear him speak when you know he's fabricating? Literally fabricating. And people hit me up all the time. They're like, Dom, you know what? I didn't care for you. I thought, I'd listen to him. And then as he's talking continuously, and I saw you debunked him, it's like, damn, this guy is a clown. You were right. You were right. So, I just don't understand it. That you want to come on. I guess he needs views that bad. Every other day, my name's in his title. So it's the end for me. It's all over for me. I can't tell. I can't tell. So what a clown. What a clown. But you know what, Philly guys? I would be really leery him running around because he passed a lot of things. And I'm going to be talking about it. I'm definitely going to be talking about it. But there's another guy I want to talk about first. This Lewis Kasman. Now, I did nothing wrong to this guy. He told Joe Barone from the rip he hates me. He doesn't like me. And then I got on Joe's show. He was on the show. And after I got off the show with him, he says, you know what? I really like Dom. We communicated back and forth just a little bit. I didn't answer some of his calls, busy. Now I'm a low-life scumbag. He has my 302s. Like, these people, I don't know. But come to think of it, who was this guy? I never heard of him. Never heard of him. And I could have reached out to other people. I didn't even bother. So what I did was I did a Google search, looked up, went to AI to do a thing on him. So who even knew him? But let me tell you something. This garbage can, that's what I have to call him, a garbage can, was, let's see, he was facing a federal racketeering and fraud related charges. Look at the guy. Excuse me. There was no violence. No violence. Cooperated. What was he looking at? 5 years? 5 years. And you cooperate? You wore a wire, setting people up. I just don't, to get your sentence reduced. You know, you want to call me a piece of garbage? Wow. Wow. And you know what? What I got, media, and here's what came up. Media reports describe him as someone who referred to himself as Gotti's adopted son. Wow. It's just amazing. It's amazing. But it said he did speak. Kasman reportedly spoke publicly and was involved in funeral-related media attention, reinforcing his claim of closeness to Gotti. Well, listen, I didn't reach out to anybody. I really don't care with that. But then it goes on to say, and again, folks, this didn't come from anybody. It just came from looking it up, what came on social media. And yes, there's times, all fairness, they could be getting it wrong. But here's what came up also. In January of 2015, Lewis Kasman pleaded guilty to grand theft for stealing a check from a Boca Raton law firm and cashing it for $5,297. The case was reported in Palm Beach Post and widely cited in subsequent media coverage. At the time, he did not receive jail time for that theft charge, reportedly because of his cooperation with law enforcement and other matters. So if this is true, and you see, people, that's the difference between myself and little Jeff Oompa Loompa. I say if this is true, because I don't know. Nobody told me directly. I'm reading from Google search. So if this is true, you're a petty thief? You want to talk about me? You're robbing a $5,200 check, if allegedly, that's what it said here, purported. Wow. Kasman, and it also goes on to say, other legal matters connected to him. Kasman had been involved in several lawsuits and legal disputes, though aren't all criminal and theft arrests. He filed legal malpractice and other civil lawsuits in Florida related to his divorce and representation by lawyers alleging misconduct, but those civil claims, not criminal claims of fraud. And that came from the BocaNewsNow.com. So who knows? You know, sometimes, a lot of times, media does get it wrong, but who knows? Important clarification, it says. There has been no credible media reporting or public arrest recorded linking Lewis Kasman to specific Florida theft or fraud arrests beyond the 2015 check grand theft mentioned above. Some online sources like Forum, Reddit, and Rumor Post repeat stories or allegations, but those are not reliable source for verified criminal history, so they shouldn't be stated as fact. See, folks, that's the difference from myself to Jeff Papu. That's the difference. I keep it real 24/7. That's it. I don't have to embellish. I don't have to slander. But to me, the way the guy is acting and conducting himself, to me, he's a garbage can. He's a garbage can. I could say that. For somebody to get mad and get like a child because I didn't respond to his text or his phone call, to me, that's a bitch. That's a bitch. That's nothing but a bitch. So you could come out with my 302s. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. There's nothing to hide from my 302s. I cooperated. So I told the government, there's no, that's the way it is. Then we got it says civil and criminal disputes. We have business disputes, fraud allegations, criminal lawsuits, arrest reports in Florida involving theft, fraud allegations. They really don't know what age he is. It says he could be in his 60s, late 60s today. It's just crazy. It really is crazy how people, this is all, I don't know him. So we could call it alleged. We could call it getting it from these papers, and they get it wrong a lot of the times. But that's what was reported, so I read it. You could Google it, look it up. But who knows? Oh, somebody said something here. Steve said, yeah, Kasman is a small time, not like you. You're big time. He robbed and scammed for $5,000. You scammed for $250 with OCN. Oh, I like that. Good, nice, touche, really good. But the difference is, I didn't scam because I lost over $500,000 myself. So how could I scam if I didn't lose? And anybody could check my wallets. I could show all my wallets. So where is there a scam if I didn't pull out? If the company didn't pull out, where's the scam? So again, but I like what you said. And again, Steve, I never scammed my grandmother. So you could say it all you want. You heard Joe Barone. And, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing I could do. You can't convince people. I showed proof. I showed documentation. But then again, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, your beliefs, whatever you want. And we'll go with that. We'll go with that. But I could tell you this. Ralph Balsamo and Barney, they're clicking away. Oh, my God, Dominick's mentioning me. Oh, good. Dominick just mentioned me tonight. Little do you guys know, wait till I start talking about the bodies that you were involved in, right, Ralph? Keep it up, because you know why? See the name up there? Jeff Nadu. He's the one who's causing all this. He's causing all it. So nobody could stop him from posting. He keeps on coming out with more and more content. Keep it up. That's good. That's good. That just shows, here we go. We're going to go on a ride. And that's it. I'm going to take you people on a ride. We're going to talk about Ralph Balsamo and his involvement in 2 homicides. Right, Ralph? You remember? But you didn't pull the trigger. That's for sure. We'll talk about the alleged trigger pullers too. Right? Guys, I'm not going to start giving things up just yet. Just yet. So, Ernie, you liking the show? I hope you are. You have your soldier next to you? You know what I'm talking about, right? What a stupid move. I thought you were an intelligent guy. Then we'll talk about my drug money back in the day, Ernie, right? Mm-hmm. So how much people are hypocrites. How they are hypocrites. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that's because now he's the official boss of the Genovese crime family. But you know what? You can't control your junk box, Hippie. I'll control him for you. And now Hippie involves little Jeffy boy. Gotcha. Gotcha. So we'll get another one up there. It just never stops. It never stops. One thing I do want to address, Anthony, our moderator, somebody posted he stole wallets. Nobody could steal anything. The only ones who stole, actually, nobody stole any wallets. Wallets were created. Wallets were created by a guy. We will get his name. I'll be posting. I'll be doing the story. I think Dane and Forster, but we'll come out with that. How they created fake wallets, and they were the ones selling the coins. So, which, you know, it happens, but we'll get to the bottom of everything. But Anthony had nothing to do. Nobody in this chat stole anything. You can't steal somebody's wallet unless you have all their information. And so that never happened. So we got to stop attacking one another, be respectful to one another, and move forward. And go after the evil outside forces, the Oompa Loompas that are running around there, the little trolls like the Barneys, the Balsamos, the junk boxes, hippie. You know, those are the one, the Nadus of the world, because the Katzmans, we could keep on going. We could keep on going. You know what's funny? Jeff talks about me that I went at everybody. But I'm a content creator, maker, because I have the stories. You don't. You're a regurgitator. And you talk about me. You battled with me. You had it out with myself, Joya, off the top of my head, Gene, Sammy. Who else? Who else? Scott Bernstein, Lee Cole. Who's the other guy with Lee? Lee Cole, James Proctor. Who's the other guy? The maid guy, Lucchese crime family. Who is he, folks? Lucchese crime family. Anyway, him. Who don't you fight with? And you know what? You a plagiarist. You stole my video and posted it. And you could keep on coming up because that makes you relevant. I make you relevant. Me. You don't make me relevant. I make you relevant. Yeah, we have Frankie Joya. Yeah, I said him. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, people will go and watch his nonsense because he's there. And then he'll berate, he'll chastise his viewers. Don't tell me this, don't tell me that. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, whoa. Unbelievable. Anyway, so it's just mind-blowing, boggling. Barney, Ralphie, you happy? I'm mentioning you. Barney, how's Barney doing? Where's Barney? What a clown. What a joke. What's that? Jay, we have a contribution. Let's see where it is. We got Jason, New York. Thank you for the contribution. Dom's so rich, wearing a Richie Millie, driving Bentley, pay people back, make it right. Tough guy. Well, tough guy, I'm no longer a tough guy. I'm soft. But you know what? I always try to make it right, without a doubt. Let's see what this is. Jeff is actually a very talented writer when he sticks to history and writes stories. He really blew me away a few times. There's no hiding his talent. What he's been doing isn't serving him. I agree. But let me tell you something with that statement. Yeah, he is talented, putting other people's stuff together. If you think about it, go back to his old stuff. Go back to Jeff's stuff. Then, like if he did something, say, on gas pipe, all right? Did a good commentary, really thorough. Then do a Google search on gas pipe. From Wikipedia to articles, you'll be like, holy shit. Most of the stuff he said, sentences, really, I've checked. And it's like, oh my God, he just plagiarized. He copied what somebody else did. So go check it. He puts it together really well. That I give him that. But it's not his work. From what I've seen. Unless show me something different. We could go back and forth. Let's see what this is. Jeff is going after ex-mob guys on YouTube. LOL. How the days have changed. Yeah. You know why? Because he has no more content to put out. He has no more content. But he wants to be, I'm the first one. I did it this way. I did it that way. Because of me, they have a platform. Whoa. Okay. All right, Jeff. Unbelievable. Barney, People, we got Barney in the house. Barney's watching. So is Ralph Balsamo. Ralphie, you're still taking people. You know why I used to tell Ralphie, where'd you get that sports jacket? That was my Uncle Peter's sports jacket. Why? What are you talking about? The sports jacket's too tight. Stop taking people's clothes from the caskets. But we'll tell you, we'll notify everybody when we do blow it up, Ralphie, what was actually going inside the caskets, right, Ralphie? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. John Panini. Yep. Panisi. Yep. That was the one. Thank you, Timothy. Appreciate it. Mark says, I noticed the new content creator comes out and doesn't do a show with Jeff. He will talk shit about them. You know what? When I first came out, Jeff contacted me. Let's do a show. I'll come down. I'll interview you. I'll do this. I'll bring cameras. Come on my show. Come on my show. Oh my God, Dom Cicale. Gave me an interview. I give everybody. I didn't charge him. Even from Johnny Mitchell, I didn't charge anybody. Just pay for my plane ticket. That's it. I do it because I enjoy it. And that's it. But unbelievable. You're right. You're definitely right about that. Let's see. Moji Boy says, all of this beast is simply over jealousy. These individuals are jealous of Dom. Well, thank you. I think they're jealous of themselves because they have nothing in life. They've accumulated nothing. They are nobodies, and they want to make themselves relevant. So let's go into the mafia genre. We'll slander the wise guys, the former wise guys, the former killers. And then I could walk around like, I'm Big Jeff. I told Dom Cicale off. You see, he didn't do anything to me. And that's the way they want to put their little pigeon chest out with their, and I'm not even going to go into that. Scars has a decent channel. Yeah, Michael does his thing, stays out of the BS. Gotta give him that. Yes, he does. We got Jason New York. It's insane how much he focuses on Jeff instead of the underlying issue. Jeff's not wrong. Coin closed 2 times and the money's gone. What else is there, bro? Focus on the facts. Yeah, we did focus on the facts, Jason New York. I didn't take it. You know what, Jason? Why don't you put your money where your mouth is? We'll get an intermediary. Okay? We'll get matter of fact, we'll get a law firm. You put up 100,000, I'll give them 100,000. I'll give you every single wallet I have. Every single wallet. This will shut you up. You could check them inside out, upside down, and see if I pulled anything out of them. Matter of fact, I bought coins when it went down. I will give you every wallet. And if that checks out, I win the bet. If you see I sold, that it took out all the liquidity, then you keep the 100,000. Put your money where your mouth is, tough guy. So that's it. Yes, it went down, and we're going to go a third time. And this time I have to put my money up to get the coin back. So there's, we could keep on going back and forth, but I'm not. I addressed it. Over. Next. Rocco said he also had it out with Katzman. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks, Rocco. So that's another one Jeff had it out with. Damn. Sloth, what's up? Good to see you. Basement dweller Jeff needs Dom's beef. Mama wants rent money. Ouch. What's this? The bro. Dom, did you see the info I sent on Katzman? What he did for Gotti and the Gambinos? No, I didn't. Listen, the bro, why don't you post it up, and I'll put it up here if you want. So if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I don't have to knock somebody. If somebody did good, I don't have to knock them or to be against them. I'll just like I did with the article. I says, we know the way papers are. Like, I'm going to talk the way it is. I'm going to speak truthfully. And if he did something good, you know what? You can't take that away from a person. But you get people out there on these channels, they don't care. They won't put it out there. They won't put the good out there. You know why? Because they have low self-esteem. They're short little people who just every day has. Picture this, folks. Picture this. If I had to look into a mirror and see a reflection that's hideous every day, day in and day out, I would be miserable myself. I would be miserable myself. So people like that, what they do is in their bathroom, when it's dark, they keep the lights off. So while they're brushing their teeth, washing their face, they can't see anything. Then they leave and they feel good because as they turn to walk out of the room, there might be a picture of Andy Garcia, might be a picture of George Clooney, Brad Pitt, where they're looking. Now they're feeling good. They're looking, oh, yeah. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's crazy, but what can you do? Let's see. Dino 40. I don't think you scammed anyone with OCN. The problem is you got involved in something you had no clue about. That's true. You're right about that. But you know what? You learn. I did learn a lot. That's for sure. It cost me a lot, but we learned a lot. And implied people would get rich. No, I never implied people would get rich. I said, let's become wealthy together. Okay? Over time. Nothing happens overnight. And we're still not out. I'm still not. Third time, if it doesn't go, then there's nothing we could do. But we're going to try third time. They got you, robbed you because you don't understand crypto. You're right, but now I do. Now I do. From the do's and don'ts, you trusted wrong people, and it happens. There's nothing you could do. That's all about life. But you know what? I'm not running. I'm not hiding from it. I'm not pointing the finger. The finger points here. It's my fault. My fault, hands down. Hands down, it's my fault. I trusted the wrong people. But we're going to rebuild. We're going to come back stronger, better than ever. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. Right now, we may be down, but we're not out. Remember, I'm a fighter. I'm definitely a fighter. The sixes. And that's the thing that turned me off to Jeff, to point, I can't watch his material anymore. But that's life. Sometimes you're up and sometimes you bust. But life goes on. Well said. Well said. Dom, the chubby boy has a psychopath look in his eyes. He will lose his audience. Well, listen, it's his thing. I could care less. Early Jeff Nash just read off people's wikis and called it mob doorcast. Okay. You know what, Jason? This is your last one, and I'm not going to deal with your shit tonight. You don't like it because it's true. I get it. So watch this, Jason. You are now in timeout. So have a good night. So wish you the best. Happy Valentine's Day, Jason. Oh, we got Moji Boy. Francisco, wife and I are out for dinner today. Tomorrow is going to be too hectic, and we want to be home. You know what? That's what I told Maddie too, but I'm exhausted. But I told her, let's go out. Let's have some dinner, a couple of drinks. So maybe we'll do tonight. Tomorrow night, I already have my reservations. So just enjoy it. That's it. You only live once. Sean Lewis. Let me know when the dude comes out of prison after doing more than 5 years. Then maybe I would respect his opinion on the subject. Well said. You mean 5 days if he does that. So that's for sure. You say that you don't get your information off of Reddit, Dom? No, I don't. Actually, I really don't see Reddit. I did AI. So some of it might have came from Reddit. No, but I don't. Usually I hit AI. It gives you everything. It's easier. Those scours the internet like this. So that's where I get it from. I have no reason to lie. If I got it off of Reddit, I got it off of Reddit. What's the big deal? This is a very neat show. And that's the truth. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We have another one. Here we go. Philly Bob, what's up? Jeff is a legend in his own mind. Absolutely. Oh, without a doubt. Woo, is he? Let's see what this is. I'm not much for all this nonsense beefing over the internet like teenagers. I really enjoyed them, but not this. Come on now. Well, nobody's beefing. We're just talking. So, that's it. So I'm going to discuss it. But like I said, our thing, the mafia, is no longer our thing. It's everyone's thing with the internet. And the sad part is Joey Molino helped make it everyone's thing by being the first member who did not cooperate, going on social media and telling stories. But you know what? That's why the guys in Philly are upset. That's why they're laying in the cut. And really, it's an insult. It's a slap in the face to all old timers like that. And I feel for them. I really feel for them. So it's crazy. Let's see. Back in the day, Jeff would be sleeping with the fishes. Okay. Craig said, Nadu only got a following because he was doing it longer than others, and he had great guests on. The guests made his show. What guests are you talking about? Huh? What was I on 3-4 times? Oh, you know what? I guess I'm a horrible guest now. Now I'm horrible. So, unbelievable. This is my downfall, folks. I'm going down. Oh, I forgot to bring out a video. My bad. Oh, we'll save it for tomorrow. New comment. Where are we? Oh, it skipped on me. Let's see. Where were you? Where were you, my friend? Where were you? It just skipped. It's gone. Somebody gave a contribution. I want to shout out to them. Oh, here it is, I think. Thank you for the contribution. Dom, any made guys you respect using their hands? Any real tough ones anymore? Yeah. Listen, I heard Vito Guzzo. I never met him. I heard he's a lunatic, slapping people. Still, gangster, without a doubt. Ace, Aiello, Bruno, but Bruno's older. Even Big Ernie. Wouldn't underestimate anybody. You do have some tough guys out there. People, all we ask on this channel, please hit the like button. Just show us love by hitting the like button. That's all we ask. Let's see. Kept it frosty. Feel bad for this dude. Seems like he really lost his marbles. Yes, I've lost my marbles. My marbles. You know where my marbles? They came out my ass this morning on that leg press. Oh, my Lord. Definitely, without a doubt, my marbles are gone. You're right. They are definitely gone. So David says, my question was removed. I'll ask it once again for the last time. Okay. Would you ask it then? I don't know who removed it, but I'm scrolling down. We have Christopher. No one likes or listens to that clown Nadu. No, he gets people. He does get people to watch, but I don't see how, really. But everybody, to each his own. To each his own. Let's see, the 3 6s. Business ventures go bad. Come on, guys. Don't be such harsh critics. Are any of you out there perfect? Me neither, and good. I didn't think so. So don't judge any man for trying again. You should respect it. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it, but they're entitled to that. People just want to hate. That's all they could do. It could probably be Barney. Barney and Ralphie, they are, I heard, like this. Internet, troll alert. Will Robinson, Bonnie alert. Will Robinson. Remember that one? Michael says, Dom, how do you look at yourself in the mirror? Ernie took you as always, had your back, and was loyal to you no matter what. And this is how you repay him. Terrible. No, you know what? I don't look at it that way. It bothers me. I have to come out and start exposing. But Hippie, his soldier, his capo, did something shouldn't do. So there's what's called punishment time. It's called exposing time. I don't know anybody loyalty, anybody in the mafia anymore. I shown respect. I wasn't giving it. Instead of Ernie being a man, a boss, and telling his guys, leave this lunatic alone. If I see anybody or if I hear anybody doing anything, that's it. You're going to get shelved. Because this lunatic has a lot of things about us, a lot of things about me. Shut him up. Stop it. But he wants to sit on his couch, collect his envelopes. Or was that at the car dealership? Was that the car dealership, Ernie? We will see. We will see. So, let me see where this one is. We have another contribution, some here, right here. Okay. Thank you for the contribution, Steve. Dom, were you around in 1989 Gus Faraci killing with the DEA agent? And did you experience the Fed's crackdown on the mob hangouts at that time? You know where I was in 1989? I was in jail. I was in jail for the George Keogh murder. So no, I didn't feel that. And I wasn't one to stay in social clubs. That wasn't my stick. Yes, Big Arms, I did donate. I just told Dom, God bless him, and to call me Sam because he can't say my nickname. All right, Sam. Yeah, it's all together, so it becomes difficult to look at, really. But thank you for that. Appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Big respect from London. Please start the Exposed tonight. LOL. This is not guilty TV. You know what, folks? We went back and forth. I'm gonna go on their show. If they still want me, we'll definitely go on their show, have some fun. I'm trying to see, maybe surprise my wife. We'll take a trip out to the UK. So I'll see Mick and we'll do maybe a live show. He has the soccer club. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see how things turn out. Craig says, Craig Cola, personally, I don't get Nadu's appeal. He's a nobody, never in the life. Dom is the real deal. No, Dom was the real deal. Thank you, though. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. We have another, what was this? Thank you for the contribution. Dom, what do you think about Vito Genovese? Old timer, good guy. You know, they didn't play around back then. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's see. York 2. How many accounts, wallets, and how many different people's names were those accounts, Dominic? An honest answer would be best because we already have the real answer and we'll post it then. Post it and put it up. Post it. But we could challenge it. Put your money where your mouth is. York's whatever you are. York too soon. Put your money where your mouth is. That's it. So, or should I say Barney? Or should I say Ralphie? Post it. So threats, don't make threats. Show me. I'm from Missouri, the show me state. Dom, do you think Nadu could be getting paid from Mikey Nose and not the Genovese? It could probably be, I know Hippie. Could be Nose too. Definitely could be just an onslaught. He'll take it. You know, he's easy to prostitute him out. Look at him. So we got not guilty. Ignore the haters and hurry up and expose Dom. Big respect from London. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Nah, you know what? Let them talk. They could talk all they want. The dude would be nothing without cooperators, interview, and information. He met Joey Molino, and now he don't know how to act. I heard Joey chased him. And he doesn't even go by the steak shop as frequently. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but that's what somebody said. The Sixers, I can't believe this kid Hippie is still a captain after the restaurant valet thing. In the past, you would have gotten your captain seat broken pulled dumb moves like that. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Are you kidding me? That just shows the life is destroyed. The life is destroyed. Thank you for the contribution. Our Ernie's Kids Made capos. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned on that one. Yeah. Johnny Privalone, York, you're ridiculous. You know what? We know that. It sounds ridiculous. They got the real names. You know what, folks? I'll tell you how much of an idiot he is. I have Lee. I have other guys searching, scouring. You can't get a new name. You can't get somebody's name from a wallet. Unless I think it would be the FBI going and investigate. And even then, I don't think they could pull a name from a wallet. So, because we're trying to figure it out, to really pinpoint, and we can't do it. People, all we do is ask, hit that like button. Hit the like button. That's all we ask on this channel. Show some love, hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep on going. But folks, guess what? We have Barney, the Acton street boss of the Genovese crime family, Ralph Balsamo, his umbrella guy right behind them. They are on the channel. They are probably the ones who are hating because they have 3 and 4 different names and they scroll the internet. These guys, and for those of you who don't know, we're here for the first time. Ralph Balsamo is a captain in the Genovese crime family. Barney's the acting boss of the Genovese crime family. And when Ralphie got arrested, the feds took his computer, phone, and they put it in the paperwork. He was looking up his name, Google searches on his name. He's like, he's the type of guy when he got straightened out, and I kid you not. We were sitting in Tuskers one night. We knew he got straightened out because the name was on a piece of paper. Everybody goes around. So about 2 weeks later, it's myself, Anthony Donato. I'm with Ace, Big Jimmy McManus, Lil Vinny, Vincent Basciano Jr., and we're hanging out. So Anthony Donato and myself were by the bar. He's over there. He's like, hey, Kump, yeah, we're brothers now. That is the biggest jerk-off move you could do or say. We knew he was straightened out, but we weren't introduced properly. If you're not introduced properly, you can't make statements. But he was so, we're brothers now. What are you talking about? We're brothers. Did we do it? I told him, what are you talking about? We're brothers. We did a DNA test? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean brothers? No, I don't know. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Was I introduced to you in any capacity or anything? Because I'm Dominick. I know we know each other, but his whole face, his whole demeanor turned. Anthony said, Dom, you're mean. I said, you know what? He's a jerk off. He's a jerk off. For him to pass a comment like that, he's a jerk off. Unbelievable. Anyway, we have James Connor. So you're beefing with Ernie and Barney because of an underlink said something about you. You're damn right. If they can't control their guys, they're responsible for them. They're responsible for them. You're damn right. Shut them down. Shut him down. If they can't shut the dude down with all his fake news he puts up, shut him down. I'm still waiting. Again, people, another lie. Where's the family member? I'm coming out with a family member. Where is it? Where's the family member? Jeff? Where is it? That's another talking out the bottom side of your mouth. Excuse me. Unbelievable. Let's see what this says. Joseph Passon, maybe you should get your own podcast and stop being a keyboard warrior. Ouch, I missed that one. But thank you for that. I missed that one. What's this? KC Detroit. Dom will say people like me are his former associates, but I'm not. And he won't drop a link for me to call him out. Listen, number one, if you want to come on, you know what, KC Detroit, I will drop a link, but you have to go side by side with your real name, KC Detroit 1. That's it. We could go side by side, and I will drop a link. So email me your full name and everything, and I'll put you up. There it is. And I said that. I challenged everybody. But cowards like you like hiding behind fake names. I'm here. Clay said, I don't care for beef. I just like talking about Cosa Nostra. Yeah, me too. But Cosa Nostra is wrapped up. When you have guys like Barney and Ralphie scouring the internet, coming on these channels, like, really? That's despicable. Really. Unbelievable. And people, you can't say I'm making it up. The feds found it in Ralphie's computer and on his phone. So I'm not making it up. Johnny Privalone says, dummy, if you had the real answer, that would have been your comment. Bozo move. Okay. Missed that one too. James said, Dom, you talk like you're still in the mob. You can take the guy out of the mob, but you can't take the mob out of the guy. You know what? I could speak like I'm in the mob, but I am far removed because back in the day, what's going on with people, I would have handled it already. So, but that's not me anymore. So I'm not in the mafia. I'm not that violent guy anymore. And, you know, but yeah, no, my language, yeah, definitely. But I'm far from it, far from the mob. The 3 6s, well, it's not so much the report of the veracity of the report that counts. You're right about that. Without a doubt. James says the bosses sound like Sesame Street, Barney and Ernie. You're right about that too. Michael said, do you really believe Ernie knew any of the internet BS was going on up until a few days ago? You're delusional. You know what? I said that. He's sitting on his couch. He's so far tucked away, he doesn't even know his own capos are doing heroin. And I've said that. So again, you're misstating what I said. R. Cole said, anything on your clemency? Nah, still waiting. They got all the paperwork back. Still waiting now on the lawyers. So it is what it is. You know what? Dreams. If people don't laugh at your dreams aren't big enough. Remember that one, folks. The 6 is, LOL, very good point in your last comment. Very accurate. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see. The 6s again. It should not surprise me at all if Jeff is being paid a couple of bucks by somebody to keep talking shit about Dominick because they know it brings the exposure up and they want to go after Dom for obvious reasons. You know what? And I know Barney and Ralphie, they love it. But you know what? Backfired because I'm going to start exposing a lot of different things I've been holding back on. But it's all good. Clay says, hey, Dom, I know the mafia isn't what it it wasn't what it was, but do you think it's a good idea to talk about the murders? You know what? I'm a firm believer. My time's up. Whether I get a bullet in the back of my head or I have a massive heart attack or I get hit by a car or should I be struck by lightning, that box of evidence will be sent out to the FBI. The Godfather, you got to give it. That was a good movie. Really good movie. Let's see what this says. Mob facts. Joseph, what's up? Johnny Privalone, are you saying that Dominick knows that they're not paying or putting Jeff up to anything? If so, I agree with you. Let's stop the nonsense with that. Listen, it's all alleged. We don't know for a fact if they're paying, if they're not. But I got some really reliable sources that told me, Dom, this is what the mob has come to. This is what Hippie is doing. And they said, I can't believe it. He wants to act like he's a gangster, but he's not. Listen, I'm not going to reveal my sources, but you could believe my accuracy with things when I'm speaking. It's there. It's there. Did you ever meet Danny Leo, former acting boss of the Genovese crime family? No, I never did. Heard a lot of good things about him. We have, y'all know Dom, still the same OG, but he's low key. Thank you for that one. What is this? Let's see Dom's supporters. Leave a number 1 in the comments. People, just hit that like button. That's all we ask. Hit the like button. Who else? Mob facts. Let's see. Dominick, I just want a reason to Dominick just wants a reason to trash Ernie. It's obvious. And Jeff isn't talking anything down. Nobody's doing a damn thing to him either. Later. Okay, wonderful. Glad. We don't want anything to happen to him. We don't want anything to happen to him. That's for sure. Michael Manuel. Dominick Cicale, I have 2 questions. Have you done business with any famous mobsters in the Mafia? And did you do business with gangsters that weren't in the Mafia? Any famous mobsters in the Mafia? Business. No, nobody really famous other than with Vinny. Actually, well, nah, not really. Gangsters? No, not really. Not really. Not that I'm aware of, off the top of my head. Dom really believes. Listen, my sources, it's top notch. Trust me when I tell you. That's all I could say. People, just hit that like button. Big Arm says 600 people in the live chat. Hit the like button, guys. Mob facts and leave Ernie's kid alone. That's dirt. Number 1, it's not a kid. He's a grown man. And number 2, I would leave him alone. But there's things that happen that they're no longer kids. So we will see. We will see. Is this Barney? Is this Barney? Mob facts. Are you Barney? Anyway, I'm scrolling fast, folks. We're going to start wrapping it up. We're in here an hour. People, before you leave, all we do ask is hit the like button. And please, Sonny Grasso, the link for the GoFundMe is in the description. Click on it. Help Sonny out. Cancer came back. The medications are really expensive. So let's give $5, $10, $1, whatever you could afford to donate for Sonny. Much love and respect to him. People, Mikey Bats, good night. Mikey Bats here, since you just got out of the shower, I'll post it. Just got out of the shower. I heard from a great source that Mike Franchese and Sammy Gravano are putting Jeff up to this. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Anyway, very good. You made me laugh. Everybody have a good night. Kathleen. What's that? 7G. Rapondon, Big Arms, Solar Marshall, James Miller, Wise Guy Media, good night. And for all you women out there, Tina, Cynthia, Susan, who else? What other women we have out there? I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. May you have a wonderful day tomorrow. All you guys, make sure you get your flowers, your candy for your girlfriends. Jeff, I feel for you. I feel for you. People, wish Jeff a happy Valentine's Day. Big Arms, Craig, Privalone, Kathleen. Have a good night, everybody. Much love and respect. Peace out. Oh, people, does anybody know what happened to the German? Has anybody heard from the German? I haven't seen him in a while. Is he okay? James Miller, thank you for the contribution. Goodbye, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you for that. What's that? The bro, Katzman gave a no-show job to an old-timers and Gottis. Oh, my God. Anyway, has anybody heard from the German? That's what I asked. We got to do Pasquale. Here we go. You got me some more. Dom, I'm Italian from Italy. The mafias, the Drangheta and Calabre, laughing about what organized crime looks like. And absolutely, I agree, Pasquale. Italy's my home too. I'm 100% Italian, and it's sad. It's really sad. People, just hit that like button. That's all we ask. Wise Guy, good night. Philly Bob, the last call show. And people, check out Joe Barone's show, the Goodfella podcast on Sunday. He'll be there. Check it out. People, what's that? What do we got? The last call, Francisco, good night. What did Francisco say? Hold on. We got to go back. Francisco, where are you? Yes, German is fine. Thank you, Francisco. I appreciate it. Tell him, please, I send my love and best to him. Would the real Cicale please stand up? Slim Shady. What's up, Bruno? What's up? People, have a good night. Much love and respect. Happy Valentine's Day to your women. Much love. Good night. Thank you for all the love and support. Peace out.